Yeah.
Oh, that was perfect timing.
Right?
Yeah.
Lined it up pretty good. Yeah. Oh, man. The old pre-show.
Pre-show banter.
Yeah, pre-show banter. And here we are. We banter before we have to banter, and then we're all bantered out.
Yeah, and then the tomfoolery begins. First we banter, then it evolves into tomfoolery.
We'll get something will happen. And we'll get going.
Oh yeah, we've got a list of things to cover today.
Yeah, we've got an interesting beer for sure.
We definitely have an interesting beer
that I didn't notice until I was taking a picture of it. That it says on it. I don't know if you read the can, Dan, but it says there's unfermented fruit in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's the pineapple in there.
Yeah, but there's a warning on the can
to keep cold.
Yes, yeah.
Has it been cold?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it came home in a cooler. It hasn't been not cold the whole length of its life.
Yeah.
But I just saw the warning and I was like, well, I carried this little bomb across state lines, so I guess I'm a domestic terrorist now.
I stored this can behind my child on the way home from the beach.
Yeah.
The cooler right under the car seat.
So help me God, if you don't knock it off back there, I will re-ferment that fruit and I will take out this whole damn family.
Just steering in the potholes.
Oh, man.
Car seat just goes up like a James Bond ejector seat.
Oh, yeah. It looks like, hey, yeah, we're, Chris White, we're new Facebook friends. And there was a reason for that. Because I guess I'll get into it when we start the show. Did we just start now?
We should start now.
Let's just start.
We got
now.
3 people in.
Yeah, we got. All right, we're giving out numbers now, I guess.
Come on, man. We got 300 people in.
Man, light night. It's a light night. 300. You guys better get the word out there. Sweet air sax, Dan.
You get hyped every time.
It's a mellow song, but it gets me hyped. It puts a little lead in my pencil. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I haven't heard that term in a while.
and you know what?
It's a real
for audio for audio listeners. You don't get to experience the wonders of our intro video. Yeah, we have an intro video. That brings us into the audio portion, but you guys don't get to hear it because you're not on stream and in chat like CJ White.
Right? Are we doing the audio now, though?
Yeah, we're on audio now.
Okay, cool.
All right. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to the greatest podcast to exist in the history of podcasts. It's your number one source for all things craft beer related. Internationally acclaimed, Cindy Crawford approved podcast of hops. High fives.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah.
There it is.
Extension, Dan.
Well,
I even warmed that one up. I was like,
Well, yeah, I was like, how high is he going with this high five? He knows how short I am.
I can only reach so far.
I'm like, am I going to have to stand for this one?
You're going to have to sit on a Yellow Pages.
Really dating yourself.
Yeah, really. A Haibu book or whatever it is now. All right. And friendship. I'm your host, the crispiest of boys, the king of the crunk. It's Tom.
And I'm your other host, the Hopmaster General, the Royers Ford Rattlesnake. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Ooh, yeah! It's Dan.
It's Dan. Dan 411.
I like that. That's it.
Dan. Oh man. Sometimes I tickle myself too.
Hold on, see if I can edit that one. I like that.
Dan 411. All right, everybody. Yeah, we are the best friends podcast in the world. It is the year of the late 90s, early 2000s butt rock. And Chris, we are new Facebook friends because I was trying to tag you in a post and I don't use Facebook ever. And I'm like, at Chris White. Well, he's my friend. Surely he'll pop up in like the thing. No. But the song, our song tonight is dedicated to Chris White, our resident Saint Lunatic. Yeah. So I can't believe we haven't done every week. I come up with a song and I'm like, can't believe we haven't done this one yet.
You consulted is the playlist up to date too?
No. No, that is way behind. I have to go back and listen to like intros to each podcast and be like, oh yeah, we did that song. All right. Missy Elliott, huh? How about that?
Wow.
Wow. Anyway.
Wow.
It's the best friends podcast in the world, and the podcast starts right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take one of your kids' band-aids and put it under my eye.
It's got a Paw Patrol band-aid on your eye.
Got Peppa Pig over here.
Oh, Nelly and the Saint Lunatics. It was all downhill from that song. It was like a steady like plateau of like cool songs, and I was just like,
didn't he try like acting too?
Yeah. He didn't try it. He acted. He acted in a couple things. He was in that. The one I know for sure he was in was that remake of shit. Now I can't think of the name. Adam Sandler, Burt Reynolds, the Mean Machine.
Oh yeah, the not the Replacements, the Longest Yard.
That's the one.
That's where I remember him. I'll try to remember what he. Yeah, Longest Yard. I think that's his only credit. Let me check.
Yeah. That might be.
Oh no, he was in Training Day. Oh no, soundtrack. Never mind. Yeah, yes. The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler is Nelly's only acting credit.
Really, that's it?
That's it.
Wow.
I think he played himself a few times.
Man, I'm always my wife always brings up with Nelly. He did that song with Kelly Rowland.
Oh, the
phone.
Yeah, the phone that's an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, she's texting on an Excel spreadsheet. Oh, it's just
that one's perfect.
Yeah, bring that up, Dan.
Oh, I'm gonna bring it up right now.
Yeah, that's the one that like it'll always make me laugh. Kelly Rowland.
There's like an anniversary of it every year because I think it's around the same date that's on the spreadsheet too.
Yeah. Yeah, she's using one of those T-Mobile sidekicks.
It's great. It's like the third result when you put in her name.
Kelly Rowland Excel spreadsheet. Yeah. That's even worse. Like it takes so much more effort. Like why? Who was like, yeah, no. Just use the spreadsheet. Like you couldn't even use like a Word doc.
Oh, it's perfect.
Like at least a Word doc. You're like, it's a blank thing and it just has some words on it. Just so you know, you could just type "Where you at, boo?" You know. I'm crazy about you.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
It's even better seeing it again and just
there we go.
Where you at? Holler at me in columns A through D.
Oh man, she could probably pivot those into a nice pivot table.
Yeah. I want to know what the function is.
Oh my god, Dan, we got to use this as a beer meme.
Yeah, I think this is going to come out as a beer meme.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that.
ISO A through D.
Was she in Freddy versus Jason?
She was, yeah. Or yeah, she was. She got stabbed into a tree. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
I try and keep that movie out of my mind. Oh my god. Excel spreadsheets on a T-Mobile sidekick. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, let's go through some house cleaning, get that first beer underway.
Yes, we do need to do that.
All right, while you're pulling it up, get the little lo-fi going.
There it is. So low, so high.
Beautiful.
All right, everybody, you know what the deal. Follow, rate, review. You all know because we're not getting any new listeners. It's just not happening down here. we got the listeners that we got, and that's what we gotta deal with now.
We've really plateaued.
Yeah.
Ghana, where are you?
grow your support. They said no. We're gonna keep the same 15 people that we've always had. Anyway, follow, rate, review. Choose to follow all major podcast platforms. Hey, that was the first time I did. That's the first time I did not stumble over that.
I know. I was about to take the reins for this podcast, and then you were like, "All right, he's going in."
Yeah, follow on all major podcast platforms. Choose a review. Rating. Dan, what's our rating?
Star party, baby.
Yeah, and you know the deal with the review. Give us any kind of review. Fun, funny, scathing, whatever. Write your grocery list on it. Use it as your notepad. I don't care. Just give us a review. And then tell your friends about the podcast. You know, help us grow that out of that 15 listener zone.
Come on, guys. Ghana, where are you?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, where are you?
New Jersey, where are you? We'll
I know, right?
Later.
We'll get into that later. Foreshadowing.
So, yeah. Tell your friends if you have friends that like craft beer, maybe they'll like our podcast. We got some exciting things in the work. We got some guests lined up for after Dan gets back from the Magic Kingdom.
After I go and sacrifice myself to the mouse.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have all lactose, Dan. Oh.
It's all smoothie sours here at Star Wars.
Oh, hope you like food parade. Oh. Get ready to gain 15 pounds, Tubby. Oh. Oh man. All right. Anyway, yeah, listener support. You guys know.
Come on, chill out. Come on, Tom. Just shamelessly
help us get more stuff because we love stuff.
Just busking for money.
Yeah, we got some things in the works. I know we say that about a lot of things. Unlike
we're just waiting on Tommy 2.0 to come out.
We're the opposite of we're the opposite of Ryan from Warwick. We say things are going to happen and then they never happen. But we got something planned, maybe a little drop, I don't know, a little limited edition run, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But your support helps us get there.
Yeah, help us get some merch out to you guys. I mean, support us however you can by going to our support link. What's that link, Tom?
It's anchor.fm/bestbestfriendspod/support.
Give me money. Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
We'll have it memorized one day, Dan.
Yeah.
It's going to just be burned into our head. All right.
Oh, yeah, I guess as always, we are part of the number one person that likes our posts, Hopped Up Network. Hopped Up Network is an ever-growing group of independent beer podcasts. Take a look at their website, follow some of the other podcasts on their network. It's at www.hoppedupnetwork.com or follow them on social media at Hopped Up Network.
Hey, there it is. All right, let's get into that was Charlie's line. We're gonna get into some Jersey beers today. So we got some stories behind this, but I think we should get these. Let's talk about them. We'll get them cracked, and then we'll go into it. So the first beer we're going to be doing is Ludlum Islands. I really like New Jersey Blonde Ale. That's the one we're doing first, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So it's an easygoing blonde ale featuring 100% Canadian 2-row malt. Oh, they're not even using New Jersey 2-row malt. I mean, I guess they don't really like New Jersey that much. Anyway, Liberty hops. This ale is a summer must get. Unassuming yet satisfying, this beer is clean and refreshing with mild floral and spicy notes with just a touch of citrus. This is our long-awaited collaboration with Community Rocks, whose mission is to celebrate, educate, and empower youth and communities through music, arts, wellness, and give-back programs. Proceeds of this beer go to fund their program. We didn't buy this beer, Dan, so no proceeds from that one. All right, guys, it's a Jersey thing. You wouldn't get it.
You might get it.
Oh, handy man. Always good for a zinger. All right, let's get these. Ooh, double cracks. I feel like it's been a while since we've had a unison crack.
Come on, Tom.
Right,
in the face.
2, 1. Ooh, dry.
Nice.
Dry crack.
Tom, I had to smell these mugs because I do see 2 that still have some nice lacing on them from the last episode.
Oh. Were they in the thing?
Yeah.
Because I did just put these through. I put mugs through the dishwasher. So 4 of them are clean.
Okay.
But
good.
I guess it's a guessing game tonight.
I saw one had great lacing. I was like, oh, what beer? I forgot what beer we had last week, but man, the lacing really held up for about 7 days.
What beer did we have last week? I don't even remember. Anyway, all right. So blonde ale. Got a little bit on my nose. I got nose deep in that one.
All right.
Sancha.
Cheers, Tommy.
So these beers are, I don't even know how old they are because I got them.
You got them on vacation in what, July?
Yeah, 4th of July weekend.
4th of July weekend. So we got these in an effort to get some more Jersey breweries on the podcast.
Yes. So I visited Ludlum Island and talked to the owner. The owner it's not his like full-time, owning the brewery is not his full-time job. So it was a little difficult getting them on in the time that we picked these up.
Yep.
But they were nice enough to give us some beer to take home and have on the podcast.
We're Ludlum Island stands. We always talk about them. A lot of nice things to say about the brewery. Every time this is like the umpteenth time we've had their beer on our podcast. Just logistically, they're always around our vacation destination.
Yes.
So we're always picking them up. They've always hooked us up in the past. I remember I think it was Wander. I wanted that beer so bad. The guy actually gave me his like stash that he had set aside to take home.
Was it Wander? No, it was their experimental IPA.
That one was available. It was the Wander because I was like, because I was a little late to it. I was like, did you guys have any of that left? And he's like, I have some that I was taking home. And he's like, you can have it. I was like, that's awesome.
And they're gonna be moving locations. So they have a small spot in like the most unassuming little like.
So where every other normal brewery is basically. It's a warehouse. It's always like
it's not even a where. What do you mean? Like where they're moving to?
Or no, I meant
where
like
they're at
where
now.
Yeah,
it's like it's just like a little 3 business strip.
Yeah, it's a 3 business strip, but it looks like it's just there to hold equipment.
Yeah, yeah. But I like the aesthetic of their place. Like it's all.
It's like your standard like brewery aesthetic. Always
tiny,
somewhat industrial.
It's super tiny, but it's all like nautical themed.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they had it before, but this year they had like some kind of lighting to make it look like you're underwater. Like I was like, okay.
It's like the lighting they have at like the aquarium when you go into like the dark areas to look at jellyfish.
Exactly. But they're moving to a bigger location. It'll allow them to up their operations.
Nice.
And then because their plan is to distribute, which is good for us.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of a aspiration for a lot of breweries when they get to a certain point in growth is to get out there to the masses.
Mm-hmm.
Some push the initiative right away, and others, they can build up to it. But I think that's what every brewery wants to do eventually is just get it out to as far of a reach as possible. So,
for sure.
Good on them. That's awesome. Is it, I guess, still Sea Isle, Dennis, or is it where are they going to be moving to?
More into the Pine Barrens.
Okay, into the Pine Barrens.
Do you know
like Chris Maltasanti and
yeah? There's a bowling alley if you're taking like the back way in.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
There's a bowling alley. They bought that bowling alley.
Oh, wait, I remember this post. So are they going to keep some of the bowling there?
I have no idea.
Oh, how awesome would that be?
That'd be pretty cool.
You don't see that often.
It'd be pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
So what do you think about this blonde ale, Dan?
I think it's a pretty standard blonde ale. I mean, beer flavored beer is always good on the podcast. I do like a little bit of the spicy notes, mild floral and spicy notes that you mentioned in the description. Nice light straw like malt finish on it. And for a Blondale, this really has a light, crisp finish on it. Like, close to lager as you can get with an ale. Dropped it out somewhat nicely too.
Mhm.
So little clarity to it, but man, just a really easy drinking beer.
Yeah, I like it. It does have like a nice little. I feel like I always expect blonde ales to have like a little bit of like that like citrus taste to it.
Okay.
And this it has it, but it's very subtle. I feel like the peppery is definitely more prominent, but it does have a little bit of that like citrusy, but it's super crisp. But yeah, this is like you said, it's a pretty standard, straightforward blonde ale.
100% Canadian 2-row malt.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out Brian Adams. But 12-ounce cans. 12-ounce cans, which I think that's a good thing for a blonde ale to be in.
I agree.
Crush a couple 12 ounces.
Yeah, if this is, we've kind of talked about a little bit about, even for us, Ludlam's kind of a destination brewery because we're always on vacation. Mm-hmm. So, we always kind of want these 12-ounce beers in the cooler. They don't take up a lot of real estate and they're crushable.
Yeah. So. Dylan's heading up to Massachusetts for a Silver Scream Horror Convention Friday morning, going to swing by some breweries up there for the hotel check-in. Mighty Squirrel Brewing was recommended. Never heard anything about them.
I heard something from somebody who also went up to Massachusetts. So
who is that? Who did we have on from Massachusetts?
We had Exhibit A.
Exhibit A, yeah.
That's actually the only thing holding me back from updating the Untapped is I don't have any pictures of Exhibit A beers from that episode.
I don't know if they're in the graveyard.
The Land of Misfit Untapped posts.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
Because the one day I'm like, you know what, Tom? You said you're going to update. I'm just going to start it. And I was like, no, I don't have any Exhibit A pictures.
I'll see. I think I do.
Just upload all of the pictures you already took on there.
I think there's a brewery in Salem. Oh, all right. Some spooky beer.
Ooh, spooky beer. I like that. Had some other friends who went up to Salem recently. And it seems like a pretty cool town. I'd say if there's a brewery with some takeout beer, I hope it's not cursed or anything. It'd be like
it's
lighting the candle and we have like 3 ugly witches show up here. A little hocus pocus action.
The 3 ugly witches and the hottest that Sarah Jessica Parker has ever looked.
And she was in witch makeup.
Yeah. Which I didn't really get. Like that's the best. And was it like a thing like just Bette Midler and the fat nun from Sister Act? Were they like so bad looking that it made Sarah Jessica Parker look better?
I don't know, man. It like she just looked attractive in Hocus Pocus, and then after that, it was like, oh my god.
So, yeah. Then she became a what did South Park call her? A donkey witch
or something. I remember just Family Guy saying her face looks like a foot, and now just every time I see it, I think of that quote.
Bring her up from because we need to get to the bottom of this.
Okay. So let's see. Sarah Jessica Parker.
I feel like this is up Greg's alley. Greg, chime in on this. Was Sarah Jessica Parker, is that the best she ever looked? Oh, there you go. Was just overly horny and Hocus Pocus. Oh, you know what? He's not wrong.
Yeah.
She was the most in heat in that one. But yeah.
Oh my god!
What?
Side by side. Wait till you see this.
Okay, hit me with it.
All right, let's pull this up here. There we go.
What it had to? It's the lighting, right? And the big and the thick.
I don't know. Is this photoshopped?
The thick eye makeup.
Is this photoshopped? Because like. I feel like the middle of her face grew 3 sizes between these 2 photos.
It looks like gravity is pulling her face down.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, hit me with that news pick, Dan.
Which one?
The news pick. All right, that's
not the best.
Doing something for me.
A little side eye.
did she get reversed rhinoplasty?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know. It's got me pushing denim though.
I mean, I don't know what happened.
It's making my dungarees a little tighter.
So I guess we can agree. I guess she was good looking in Hocus Pocus.
Verdict? Sarah Jessica Parker, hot. in
Hot.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. All right. And it's our second Bette Midler reference of the week.
Oh, man. She was the new wind beneath your wings, huh?
yeah. If you haven't checked out our reels on Instagram, go check them out.
Reels are up now. We're doing reels.
We're doing reels now. We're trying to
expand.
Trying to take over the algorithm.
I'm trying to slowly just push Tommy 2.0 to the to the surface here.
Hey, I did that on my own, man.
Yeah.
I went freelance on that one. All right, so we're doing these New Jersey beers, and I mean, it comes at a time where New Jersey's going through some stuff.
Yeah, they're going through just a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
With I mean, just between craft beer and the government. I mean,
yeah.
We talked about it a couple episodes ago when
Yes.
the new restrictions were in place.
Yeah.
It seems
Governor Murphy just came out and just dunked on New Jersey craft beer.
I know, they were like, "Come have a beer, get vaccinated" back during the pandemic, and now they're like,
and then he was like, "Fuck you, restrictions!
No more events."
How my nuts taste?
Oh, Jesus, just teabagging New Jersey craft breweries.
Yeah, he's putting them on a poster. Yeah, so the I don't know, these restrictions were fucking wild.
Yeah, so I think it was the limited to 25 events a year was what we talked about before. Obviously, they've always had the classic restrictions of not being able to coordinate food trucks and not even being able to have food at their brewery, period, which is just insane.
Yeah. So like with 25 events, like you have to like think about what events you're doing.
Yeah.
Like they put in like trivia nights.
Well, yeah, like that's including Quizzo, like weddings and like engagement parties. Like those things are like huge, like especially when people are getting like events and stuff like that.
COVID didn't come out until after 10 p.m. The opinions of Dylan do not reflect the opinions of this podcast. Don't take us off Spotify.
Yeah. Don't Joe Rogan us.
Yeah, don't Joe Rogan us. Actually, Joe Rogan us. Yes, we will take on.
Oh yeah, Joe Rogan us, please.
Joe Rogan us. We will shill hard for Spotify.
Joe Rogan me hard.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what were we talking about?
We were talking about restrictions at 25 events, including like, not catered events, but like private events were included, public events like music nights, Quizzo, karaoke, things like that were limited. And it seems, I guess, recently they're starting to ease up on the restrictions. Governor Murphy has heard the pleas and has heard our craft beer brethren over there across the Delaware, and
he's tired of Harry calling him relentlessly.
He's tired of experimental throwing bricks through his glass.
Yeah. Just bricks of wild yeast.
Yeah.
Take that.
That was good. I was like, how do I do it? I was like, how do I do a Harry voice right now? Suck my balls, Murphy.
Respectfully. It was not. There was no way that those restrictions could play out.
Yeah, it was. You knew it was just.
They already.
I mean, it was cannon fodder. Just like
New Jersey, their restrictions that they already had before this
were already.
And earmuff it if you get offended, but they were fucking retarded.
They were ridiculous. And it was, in every article, and obviously everyone assumed it's to protect the restaurant industry and the other people who hold liquor licenses. So there was a lot to lobby restaurants out there, lobbying against breweries. Probably a lot of restaurants like Artie Bucco's being connected. So
there's definitely no, restaurant owners that are organized.
They're all in the sanitation and restaurant business.
Yeah, they all happen to have the
Yeah,
same
there's no
last
crime.
name.
Yeah.
Hey, don't this brewery's impeding on the Gambone family Italian restaurant.
Whoa. Just because you can't get the corner booth at the restaurant every time you go in there doesn't mean you have to name drop, man. We're gonna get killed.
The Sponatelli donut and prosciutto
God
restant.
damn it! You know how much property around here Gambone owns? You're gonna be buried in it. They own Penhurst, man.
Yeah,
you would be the next body found there.
Come at me. Oh man, yeah, but yeah, obviously it was just
there was a lot of lobbying going on, and it was it was hurting craft breweries. But as of recently, like lawmakers are looking to set new bills in place to lift the restriction on events, which is a step in a positive direction. Also, some other, I guess, lifting some of those archaic restrictions, like coordinating with small businesses like food trucks to allow food at breweries. So they're not allowing breweries to have their own food, but they're looking to lift the restrictions and allow the food trucks and other food related, I guess, partnerships with other businesses.
Can we get a lift on the having to be educated on the brewery before you drink at the brewery?
That is one of the most archaic, but also one of the funniest laws because of how people go about it. Especially the smaller breweries. They're like, "Do you want the tour?" And I have to kind of give you the tour, and they just point. They're like, "There's the brewery," and like Cape May is a great example of it. To walk into the tap house, you have to walk down a hallway, and they just have stuff written on the walls, their history, how beer's made. You can take a picture at the end through like a little like porthole and then go and drink.
Yeah, it's a lot of you go in places like Ludlam, and they're like, "All right, we gotta give you the tour. Beer goes in there, then it goes in there, then it comes in here. You're done."
Flying fish. Made me sign an acknowledgement.
And they have a 3-step drawing. Jesus
Christ. That's awesome.
I remember I'm pretty sure I've told this story 1,000 times on the podcast, but Workhorse made me actually take the tour.
Oh man.
Yeah, and it was like a half-hour tour.
Jesus Christ. Is that why Workhorse went under?
No, they're still around.
Still around? Jesus Christ.
And
well, are they surviving solely on Hippo Lantern? Because that's the only beer I ever remember from them.
Their stouts are pretty good.
Okay. For a brewery that's so close to us, I don't hear shit from them.
They're really not that. I mean, they're in Ewing, which is up by Trenton.
Yeah, but like Trenton is, I mean, it's just over the bridge.
An hour and a half away.
Hour and a half. Yeah, I mean that's not that bad, but like. I mean, I'm hearing more from like breweries that are 2, 3, 4 hours away.
Yeah, I mean, they never ventured. It took them a long time to get into like hazy IPAs, like IPAs. It's not even that,
like, or just like people who are in our friend circles. You don't even hear from like Jersey constituents that we have about River.
No, they're always we've talked to them about, it and they're like, meh.
Yeah,
they do very. I put them in the same vein as like a Lancaster, where they do like good straightforward beer, but they're not doing anything hype.
Yeah,
they're not doing anything like to wow you. It's like just good, well done beer, and there's just no hype behind it.
Yeah,
because I've never had a bad beer from them. Like Hippo Lantern's fine.
Yeah,
their oatmeal stout's really good.
Yeah, I guess I'd have to like take a stab at all that. So
yeah, take the family.
Excuse me.
Take the family.
Man, I pulled a Tom right there.
Take the family from up to Peddler's Village and hop across the bridge.
Yeah, it's over there. Like, what is it across? I guess New Hope and everything's up there too, and everything. Yeah, so I know it's like, it's not that hard for us to go over to Workhorse, but like at the same time, like they were distributing Hippo Lantern. What else have they distributed? I don't see anything in the. Like in like distributors or even like bottle shops anymore. Used to see Hippo Lantern all the time.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm not actively looking for that beer anymore, but
all the people in Jersey come over to Bucks County for the brewery, so that speaks volumes.
Bucks County.
I don't know. I've never heard of that brewery down. So yeah, I don't know. I always wanted to go back and give River Horse another try. I know it's not going to be anything that's going to like blow me away, but
Yeah.
you know, a bit more appreciation for like the classic styles of beer and like.
I feel like there's other classic places I'd rather go to.
Yeah.
It's like
that's one of those places. Like I'm not going to make a specific trip for it, but it's like if I go up to Peddler's Village, I'll hop across there after I go to Free Will.
Yeah, I was gonna say free will's there. You're fine.
Yeah.
Little tap house action there.
Yeah. All right. Final thoughts on the on this beer here, Dan?
I would say a pretty easygoing blonde ale. I will say the pepperiness did get a little bit more pronounced as it got closer to room temperature.
Okay.
Almost to a point where I almost call it like a pale ale a little bit. It got a little hoppy. I would say like as it got closer to room temperature, I think the pepperiness and the citrus really started to come out a little bit more, and I'm getting less of like the straw malt for it.
I would say it's not, the pepperiness is not, it's more prominent, but it's definitely changed. It's not as harsh.
It's not as harsh, but you're getting some more of the citrus, which is making me feel like it's a pale ale. It's like getting hop citrus with the pepper now.
I heard they recently added more noble hops. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good. I could crush a couple of these. I mean, this is
a beach beer. I would call this a beach beer. Would you call this a beach beer?
I would say, yeah, beach / this would be one I could grab if I was mowing the lawn.
Oh man, bringing it back out. Yep. Got a lawnmower beer here.
Yeah, that would be a solid lawnmower beer.
Yep. I would say lawnmower beer, and because it is a destination brewery for us on vacation, a beach beer as well.
Yeah, and you get a lot of crossover. Lawnmower beer, beach beer, they cross over pretty well. All right. So
I'm gonna sniff a couple of these glasses while we get to the next one.
All right.
That one's clean. Okay, it's just one, man.
Okay,
it's all right.
Just missed one.
Yeah, man. I mean, 1 out of 4 ain't bad.
5, 6,
6.
1 out of 6.
All right.
So we're gonna get a little bit spicy here because we also have some spicy. We got a spicy topic here.
Oh, we got a spicy topic?
Yeah.
Oh, what was our spicy topic? Oh. Damn, yeah, the trap remix rules.
Right? We got some foosball talk.
Yeah, we got some football talk. It was like spicy talk, and I was like, oh, okay, I remember this now.
Yeah, so we'll bring that back. Let's talk about this beer, and then we'll get into it. I saw a meme post today. The euro has officially fallen under the American dollar.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, the U.S. dollar is more valuable, so it's called soccer now.
It's called soccer.
It's called soccer all across the world. Soccer now. We win.
You heard that right, Chris White.
USA, USA, USA,
America.
All right, so we're going to be doing The Devil Went Down to Maui. It's a pineapple habanero IPA. We've had such a good run with spicy beers in the past, Dan. I've been really looking forward to this.
It is a collaboration though, and that's kind of cool.
Okay.
So
they did it with Hank sauce.
Exactly. So they did this with Hank sauce.
Another Seattle staple.
Yeah, exactly. To make a pepper beer that brings the heat and is at the same time curiously refreshing. Brewed with a touch of Hank's honey habanero sauce and conditioned on fresh pineapple juice and habanero peppers. Citrus and tropical flavors and aroma from hops, full-bodied and sweet from sweet form the pineapple.
Okay.
Finching.
Oh no.
It's just getting worse. With just a touch of heat and big pepper flavor. So that's not me stumbling over the words.
Someone was getting crushed by
7% Devil Went Down to Maui.
Yeah, someone's getting crushed by unfermented fruit.
Oh. Do you want to open this one that close to your face? Yeah, so everybody, if you can read this here, let's see if we can get it out there.
This beer must stay cold.
Beer must stay cold. Unfermented sugar. Please keep cold.
Does Imprint tell you that?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, lose your hand.
Destroy the trunk of your car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, make it look like a mafia hit.
They're warning, these stains will never come out. Should just be on their can.
Yeah. Dan, the first time Dan texted me like a glass is ruined.
Oh God, yeah, I had to throw out a glass because of a goddamn smoogie.
Ugh.
It looked like the backseat of the car in Pulp Fiction.
Jesus Christ.
Big brains on Brad, man.
Oh man. All right. So let's crack this nonsense. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh.
All
Yeah,
right.
and this sat for a little bit too.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar with Hank sauce, you can get it in your local grocery store. I know Gigante carries it. The Wegs, I believe, carries it. Solid, very solid hot sauce. I prefer the cilantro garlic, I believe it is. It's really nice. They have, I think, like 6 varieties.
Yeah, they have a couple different varieties. I've only ever had
There's a camo.
there's a camo. I've had the red. I guess it's traditional. It's just the red fish on it.
Okay,
I guess
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like the original.
The original
Hank
hot sauce.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor and get the cilantro hot sauce. It's like the perfect taco hot sauce.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, so
You gotta
good.
try the cilantro.
Yeah. All right, Daniel.
Let's dive into this.
Cilantro.
I got a little on my leg and it's burning me.
Oh, God help us all.
Nope, there it is.
Yeah, there's the kick.
There it is. Yep.
This isn't going to be enjoyable at all.
Yeah,
okay.
just a little backstory while I was pouring this. I got a little on my leg and it actually is burning my skin.
It's irritating your skin.
My skin's irritated from it.
Um,
Oh my God.
it does taste like the. It does taste like
Jesus
the
Christ.
like a mango hot sauce.
Yeah, so it definitely tastes like I'm like taking a shooter of like a mango hot
Yeah.
sauce right now.
Beer and do we even have baseball in common? Because I hate the Cardinals. I don't know. We might have to rethink our Facebook friendship, Chris.
I am so glad I brought a third beer. I am so glad.
Yeah, this is we gotta agree with Matt here. The pepper in beer, hot like spicy beer, it's not it. It's
Yeah.
not the one.
I don't know if I probably have mentioned this on the podcast. We've probably talked about this. What was your first beer that you ever had with like peppers in it?
Aslan.
Was it Aslan's?
Yeah.
Okay. So we had that on the podcast,
Yes.
but prior to that, my first beer was a standard, heavily American,
Mm-hmm.
like a nice hoppy American IPA with habaneros from Free Will. They call it Safe Word.
Okay.
So, and I got it in a flight because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to get this. So what,
Right.
put it in a flight just to try a little bit of it. And that just burned my lips off. Like it was so hot. I remember going back up to the guy and being like, do people drink this? And he goes, they cook with it.
Yeah. Yes. Rogue did a sriracha beer.
Yeah. I remember Rogue doing a sriracha beer.
And I remember I went to the beer store in Malvern, and yeah, it's not pleasant. I keep going back to it though.
I do too.
So I remember I went to the beer store in Malvern and they had a big bottle of the sriracha, and I was like, do people drink? Same thing, same exact experience. I was
Yeah.
like, do people drink that? And he's like, most people marinate their steaks with it.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like the beer tender at Free Will was basically like they cook with it.
Yeah.
We have guys who come in here for crowlers of it and they marinate their meat in it.
Huh.
And I was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense because I had a 4 or 5 ounce pour of this at in a flight, and I was like, I could barely finish it. It was I drank it right off the top, and I'm like, that's gonna stay till the end.
So,
But there is some fruit. Like there is a little bit of pineapple. I'd like to try this a little fresher to see like what it would taste like, because I feel like we gave this ample time for the heat to kick up a notch.
yeah, to really settle in. Everybody really got to know each other on this one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the heat's taking over where everything else is dropping out. Yeah, it's right on your lips, man. I had like partially like chapped lips.
It's all my adenoids.
Oh, it's not even my adenoids. It's all my like lips. It's so burnt.
I'm not a fan of it, but I keep drinking it. And it just might be the addict in me, but
I hate spicy beers.
it would this I have never had an enjoyable spicy beer.
I mean, I've had some like smoky, spicy, darker beers, but man, like this is just. I thought refreshing heat. This is not refreshing heat at all.
No, tomorrow's going to be a little rough.
Yeah.
I bet this.
Hot, 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 hot.
Yeah, oh, hot, 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 hot. If this probably would slap as a beer marinade, though.
Yeah, I would say this one would probably be good with like some chicken or pork and taco kind of
Yeah.
marinade. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I would say like putting this in like with some like slow cooked chicken or some like pulled pork, carnitas or something.
Like I would do it like a mojo sauce.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, do a little like a little orange and lemon and lime in there.
Okay, good.
Get there, a little pepper.
Yep.
You know, some bell pepper in there. Oh man, that would be.
I think I got some in my Crocs. My feet are starting to burn a little bit.
Maybe it's just the Crocs turning on you.
It's like boom, tough acting and acting right there.
Chris, I hope he does. Pujols deserves 700.
I can't believe he's still hitting yard. It's crazy.
And he's on fire right now.
Yeah.
I'm really, every time I hear that he went yard again, I'm like, all right, man, come on. You can do it.
I love and hate it, but I also like their pitching is like taking off right now. I hate the Cardinals so much, but like they are covered. They're in every news source right now, whether it's pitching, hitting, or anything. I'm like, God damn it, I cannot avoid this team.
I like Pujols.
Mad respect for the guy.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see. 0 Day Mango Hob is gross in here, but I mean, I feel like every habanero, spicy beer is not good. I think it's universal. I don't know why they keep making it.
Yadier Molina.
I hate Yadier Molina.
Yeah, it was kind of
fuck Yadier Molina.
Kind of a turd.
You heard it here first. Fuck him.
Yeah, I was gonna say kind of a turd. Oh man,
it's the podcast stance. Fuck Yadier Molina.
But guys, I know it's still baseball season, but I know. I'm sorry. This definitely brought down the hype of what we were going to introduce today.
I gotta stop drinking it. Oh, my lips are on fire.
His lips are on fire.
Oh, this sucks.
It's so bad.
It's execution. You got it. It's pineapple. It's mango.
Are you pouring more in?
Yeah,
I guess so. I guess we're doing this.
I'm gonna slowly sip it.
The greatest defensive catcher of all time.
Fuck Yadier Molina.
Now, what's the dude from the Red Sox? It was it Varitek? Wasn't he from the Red Sox? Was he the catcher who was in the league for like ever?
Yes, I know who you're talking about. Greatest defensive catcher, Benito Santiago. Boom. There it is.
There you have it.
I was tempted to go Mike Lieberthal, but Benito Santiago.
Dude from the Yankees also was like solid for longest time too.
Oh, Jason Varitek.
Yeah, Jason Varitek.
No, that was but that was from the Red Sox. So you're thinking of shit. Why?
Pine tar helmet all the time.
Yes.
Bare hands too. Bare hands and pine tar on the bat.
Yeah. Phillies let you
Jesus Christ. No. Again, Dylan swinging a miss.
Shit. What is his name? I can see him. Ivan Rodriguez. Yeah. No, you're right. Ivan Rodriguez is the best defensive catcher. Best all around. Probably best all around catcher. Offense, defense. He redefined the position.
I forget the guy's name. His head looked like the end of a number 2 pencil.
Oh yeah, he looked like a history teacher in high school.
Yeah, what was the dude's name?
God damn it! I keep wanting to say Pettit. Jorge Posada.
Yeah,
yes, there it is. Andy man coming through. Jorge, old George Posada.
Yeah, I mean, I would put him above best defensive catcher.
No,
of Yachty.
He was fine. Yes. Joe Mauer was good.
Yep.
Joe Mauer was more of an offensive
powerhouse.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Who do you play for? The Twins or is it
Yes.
yeah.
Twins.
There was another catcher, the guy on the Braves, who also was an offensive powerhouse. And he was pretty good defense too.
McCann.
Yeah.
Brian McCann.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fine.
Yeah, but I mean, Yadier, yeah.
All right, wait, this isn't. The
I know.
This isn't the catcher
See,
episode. We're not doing this.
I feel like we're trying to avoid this beer. So, I mean, this wasn't going to be a baseball podcast.
Posada was like he was like the game manager quarterback of
Yeah,
catchers.
so he was smart and
he could call a game. He had good rapport with his catchers, but yeah. Matt Wieters, Jesus Christ. We're gonna say Baltimore, any Baltimore Oriole. I love Baltimore, but fuck out of here with putting any of them up with outside of Ripken. Loving these faces like you guys are going through the hot wing challenge. Right
yeah,
now.
this is an episode of Hot Ones. This is not ones.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting this level of heat.
Yeah, I thought like a touch of heat and more pineapple.
I
maybe?
I thought we'd be like, ooh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, there's a little bit of zip.
Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, that was hot too.
Adam Jones was fine.
Yeah, see, look, now we've got
Adam Jones was fine. All right, baseball talk stops right now. It's time for football.
It's time for football, guys. It's right around the corner.
The only football
Preseason started.
The only kind of football to exist in the world now.
Yes.
Everything else is soccer.
Everything else is soccer.
Yes.
Premier League, soccer.
Major League Soccer.
Yes.
Soccer. All right.
Oh man.
We
alluded to this a little bit on Instagram.
Yeah. So this is the big news.
Big news.
Dan the
idea guy.
I'll say it. The idea king.
I'm right here.
The idea king. Came with this. I'm sitting on the golf course and I get a text. I look at my phone and it says, "We should do a podcast fantasy football league."
Yes.
And I almost threw my phone across the course. We talked last week about songs that make you want to run through a wall. That was a text message that made me want to run through a wall.
The hype was there, man.
I was like, that is the best idea to come out of Dan's mouth, Dan's text, in a long time.
I think you wearing the mesh shirt and Crocs is still like number one idea. Number two, though, is the Best Friends Pod Fantasy Football League.
Uh-huh.
And now we have we want to get people who are always on here involved. You know?
And we thought we have the listeners to really participate in this league.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So we have we're going to spitball some ideas here.
Yep.
So the idea is we're going to do this as straight up league, standard league. We can discuss things, but PPR, we're doing PPR. 10-team league, $10 buy-in. All that goes into a pot. $80 first place, $20 second place. I think that's fair, right?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, we're also going to, obviously, we're a craft beer podcast. We're going to throw some beer in there, too.
Yeah. We'll come up with
we've
some
got,
prizes.
and like we said, we've got we've got a whole season to go here.
Yeah.
We've got merch coming. We've got other things, kind of lined up. So, this is going to be a ton of fun. But what we want to do is basically, and we are just going to crowdfund some merch with this and get some people in fantasy football. But then we're paying out, though. Uh-huh. So basically, we're going to set up a fantasy league. I guess we're going to throw it out to the first 10 people. Actually, it's going to be the first 9 people. We have our first participant already.
Well, we have,
I say we have 7. We have
people.
7. We have room for 7, I guess.
So we have 7 slots available. 7 sluts available.
7.
And yeah, we'll do. So the idea is we'll get the 7 sluts together and we'll do a live draft. We have to do this quick because we're coming up on the start of season.
Yeah, we may have to do an early. stream.
All right, Dylan's in. We got 6 sluts left to go.
Yep. I mean, put your money where your mouth is, guys.
$10.
$10. Support link is in our bio. Guys, throw in.
I don't know. Support's the way to go.
It's not really support, but that's how we're gonna. I mean, how else are we gonna throw our?
Venmo?
We don't have a Venmo, do we?
Yeah, we can do a Venmo. We can
set up a Venmo.
Yeah, we can set up a Venmo. We'll set up a Venmo. We'll figure it out. Money. We'll figure that money out later. We need to.
All right, so people are just gonna throw it out there, and we're just gonna.
Yeah, let's get the bodies.
Okay.
Let's get the bodies. First, we get the bodies. Then we get the khakis. Then we get the money. Right. It's always a khaki. You always need the khakis. All right, so
cuff and a crease.
What do you mean? Yeah, so we'll do 10-team league. We're gonna figure out the live draft. The idea would be
next
do it
week
at a brewery.
Has to be the live draft,
and then
that's the next podcast before I go. Before I go away, man.
So if we can get everybody committed, and we can get the live draft done, we'll commit to the next episode. Will be the whole draft. We'll do a whole episode on the draft.
Whole draft episode next week.
And then since we podcast on Tuesdays, we'll do live updates. We'll do weekly updates.
We're gonna do weekly updates on the league. And we're just gonna talk mad shit on it. It's gonna be great.
And we have to kind of get the ball rolling right now, but we can come up with different things throughout the year. Do we shame the loser?
Ooh, yeah.
I think the winner should get a champion seat on the podcast. We'll have a guest spot on the podcast.
There you go. I like this.
There's a lot of stuff. A lot of
things. We're brainstorming right now.
Yeah, I got hot sauce on my brain.
Yeah, God, I haven't even touched this in a while. Hold on.
I love this idea. I haven't played fantasy football in years. I won the last fantasy football league I played in. I won the championship, and I went out on top. I rode off into the sunset, and I said I'm retired. But Dan brought this up, and I said, "God damn it,
you might have
I'm back in
something playing next."
Nope. Get out of here.
Come on, Tom.
Get out of here. All right. So I don't know how we do this. DM us.
Yeah, I was gonna say the way I was thinking we could count it is, you want to set up a Venmo, we can do that, or it goes through a donation link. Either way, the money's getting paid back out. Yeah. But yeah, we'll set up a Venmo, I guess. Then
I think we should get everybody who wants to be in, get in. Once everybody's in, then
you want to do just first 10 DMs, and then we'll do basically later on this week we'll get a master list going, and we'll start sending out invites. We'll figure out what app to use and everything that we're going to do.
Yeah, I don't even know what's the best app anymore. When
I've only ever used Yahoo and ESPN.
Yeah, those are the only two I
so we'll figure that out this week too. But slide in our DMs. First 10 people to or first 7 people to message us. We've already got myself, Tom, and we've got our boy Greg from the Stabby Pod as a longtime contributor. He doesn't have to buy in; he is in. So he's donated to the podcast. Yeah. He basically goes in and
his fees are waived.
His fees are waived, and he gets a free chance at that $80. So he's in. We need 7 other people. Slide in our DMs. We'll figure out Venmo and everything to get the pot together, and let's do it.
Let's see. Final thoughts next up.
I feel like we had to burn a little bit more time because the next one is going to be really good, and we might have a lot more to say about the next one.
Yeah, and
we need a bucket in here, like a drain pour bucket.
Oh man, this is an unstoppable good idea machine.
Yeah, I mean,
I love that. I'm slop bucket.
Yeah, a slop bucket, like a drain pour bucket. Like we've had some beers where we suffered through them.
Mm-hmm.
Did we already get a DM?
We need to, and we'll have to have a sound like Dan. Bring out the slop bucket.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we could get the throw up noise from Team America.
Yeah. And we can start shaming breweries.
Oh, we could get the shame bell from Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. Yes. We need
Oh my God. We have a brewery on, and we try their beer, and I go, Dan, Get the slop bucket. And that would be the last time we get a brewery on.
Oh, man. Can you imagine if we had Ludlam on with this beer? I don't know if I can have the poker face to the guy right now.
Sounds like the Monkey Banana song.
The Monkey Banana video.
Monkey Banana video? The hell's the Monkey Banana video?
I don't know. Is this like a 2 girls, 1 cup thing?
I don't know. I'm afraid to look anything up anymore.
Oh, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting another virus on my computer.
Final thoughts. I didn't enjoy it.
Did not. No.
I'll say I enjoyed it more.
I'm getting heartburn right now.
I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, but yeah, still not enjoyable. Spicy beers, it's just not. It's not our thing, Dan.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever been something that we've enjoyed.
All right, Dan, do you want to do? Chris White's requesting a video.
Yeah, it's safe for the workplace, so I guess we can watch it. It's let me see if I can get this pulled up here.
Monkey eating banana.
All right.
Oh, I thought you finished your beer.
No.
Oh.
Man.
Still trying to choke mine down. Isn't Sculpin a spicy video? What? Spicy beer?
All I'm getting is pink fong. Is that what I'm supposed to have here?
Oh no. Sculpin, I don't. Did they do a spicy Sculpin? Because Sculpin's just an IPA. It's West Coast IPA. Well, yeah, West Coast IPA, and they did the grapefruit Sculpin, but I don't think they did a spicy Sculpin.
No. Oh, Ghetto Monkey Eats Banana. Is this what it is?
I don't like the sound of that, Dan.
Yeah.
It sounds like a trap video. They did do a habanero Sculpin. Yep, they did a habanero Sculpin, and
I'm watching this just to make sure we're good.
Yeah, there's no like World Star stuff coming up. Yep, they did a habanero one. I can only imagine it was terrible.
I don't know. It's just a monkey eating a banana. That's all I can get.
All right, let's
Chris, I'm just gonna say you might have whiffed on this one, but hey, we'll see.
It really brought the podcast to a screeching halt. Let's get festive, Dan.
Let's get festive. Tom, bring up the next one. I'm gonna get some glassware.
All right, so we're gonna. It's still so spicy. I drank all my water already. We're gonna be doing Oktoberfest by Workhorse, and in Workhorse fashion. The description is a traditional German Marzen brewed for Oktoberfest. There you go. Wait. Oh, yeah. Wait until he finds out the Fantasy League is American football. Oh, Dan.
So I feel like we have to go festive with this one.
Oh man. I'm assuming I'm assuming most of these, Matt, Andy, Greg, Dylan,
slide in our DMs,
yeah.
man. We need this fantasy league to be filled with the creme de la creme of the.
I feel like we need to get Jen in there. We need a little black and yellow in there. We'll figure it out.
Who's that? Wiz Khalifa?
What?
Who did black and yellow?
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa, but I'm talking about distillers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so we are doing. I mean, I'm so excited buying this beer because it's right around the corner. I mean, it's here. It's Oktoberfest season, guys.
I don't care what it is, as long as it washes this swill out.
I just had to take a big old swig of water to get that out.
I drank all my. I did what I do at the movies. I drank all my water, like I ate all my popcorn before the movie even started. Drank all my water before the podcast even started.
All right, Tom, let's get this habanero out of our
right.
Goddamn palates. This is terrible.
3, 2, 1. Oh, that is just all over my chin. We could get a brewer or two in the.
You know what? I would like to get a brewer to slide into the DMs and be one of those top spots. So
I have one brewer that I think would do it, but I also think he'd be like, I'm too busy. I got music to plan. Oh God.
What do we get?
Do you see who it's from? Oh no. We should share that on the podcast. I'm kidding.
The DMs that we get from brewers are just hilarious sometimes.
Yeah. Let's just say
Why was it just perfect timing for this?
my intro from last week was just spot on. It's going to happen eventually, Dan. You know this, right?
What? You know it's going to happen before it happens for us.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Of course.
Yeah.
Let's go. Look at this, guys.
Drink our sorrows away.
Oh, it's Stein season, baby.
Mm.
Well, tankard season.
Yes, we learned that.
Yeah, we learned that. So tankards are glass and steins are ceramic. The more you know.
Oh, you get old Mustang Pat in here.
Oh, Mustang Pat's in?
Yeah, we're gonna get a Mustang Pat going to be in the old fantasy league.
Oh, that would be awesome. I mean, I don't know if he watches football, but get him in the league. He's a hockey guy himself, but
the amount how do this many people not watch American football?
I don't know. I don't know what the issue is, but God damn, is this fucking refreshing after that Habanero beer.
This is some great landing gear.
Yeah. This is how you end a podcast.
It's malty. It's delicious. It's got like a nice like honey flavor to it.
Yeah, there's like a caramel sweetness
Yeah.
to the malt profile on this. Just your traditional Marzen.
Marzen?
Oh God, I heard
Marzen.
So I bought this at an employee function for my company, and when one of my coworkers sit there, he's like, yeah, so I saw you ordered the Marzen. And I'm like, God damn it.
Well, traditionally in German, it's pronounced Marzen. Oh man, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I just went, yeah, and just walked away.
Do you call it Miyagi Crew?
Yeah, I think that's as over Schwarzbier. He Schwarzbeered me.
You got Adams.
Yeah,
You got Adams.
I went over there and I got Schwarzbeered. I was like, yeah, I got the Marzen. Oh, you mean Marzen? I'm like, God damn it.
Should just went.
Would have been perfect. But
I'll see HR on Monday.
But I got to give Workhorse props. They give it to you in a tankard when you order it at the brewery. So glassware on point. I mean, if you're gonna have a traditional Oktoberfest on draft, serve it in a tankard's perfect in my book. I would say execution on this beer is also just, and that's one thing we've talked about with Workhorse. Did we get one?
Yeah.
Who's in?
Thank you, Andy, man. So I would like to join the fantasy football
That was
league.
the most business casual DM we've ever gotten.
I would like an invitation to join, please.
Hello, to whom it may concern. I hope this email finds you well.
I know tomorrow we're going to get just circling back on the
just following up on your fantasy league.
Yeah, I mean Workhorse, they do everything just the right way.
Yeah, so everything is always going to be to the traditional style. They have been, I will say, they have been veering off of naming their beers after the style and doing actual names.
Yeah.
The Queen of Prussia Session IPA was one of them I saw, and their Kolsch is not called a Kolsch. It was called, it had a different name, and I was really surprised. But yeah, they called their Kolsch by a different name. I really thought Workhorse would just call it Kolsch.
You mean the Kolschai?
Dude, it has a weird name. It looks like it's got a real hype.
They're cool. It's Dan. Respect to umlaut. Kolsch.
Kolsch. I mean, it's a very. I would say it's a very like hype beer looking label and everything. It's pretty crazy. See if I can find it on here.
Yeah, I guess like that. Like the standard Workhorse stuff can only go so long. only get so many kind of beers out of that.
Yeah, and they did the Empress, which is a hazy IPA with hibiscus. They did that with Pink Boots, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, their Kolsch is by a different name, which is crazy. This has something to do with. Let me just see if I can pull it up here. Oh, I forget what it was called.
So yeah, we're total fall beer, basic bitch boys.
Oh yeah, they did do it like a Kolsch. I guess this is just a different one.
I mean, I think it's well known on the podcast that
Oktoberfest season. I'm like a squirrel gathering acorns for the long winter. When
Dan and I are just huge fans of the Murzen. If you would, Dan, the Murzen.
The Murzen. But just
Marzen Dunkel season.
Yeah, every time it comes around, I'm squirreling them away in my fridge, just getting them ready for the long winter because I want to make sure they last.
Oh yeah. You're treating beer like the Alaskans treat like elk meat.
Yeah,
like you're going
throwing
out
salt on it.
Yeah.
Make sure it stays.
Dan's coming back with like frost in his non-existent beard.
Yeah, no, it's just frost on my baby face.
Yeah, just frost on his attached to his skin. He's like, no Murtzens today. Hopefully we'll have a better hunt tomorrow.
But yeah, I mean, everybody's putting them out around us. I heard Trobe dropped a banger, so as always. So
yeah, I saw that.
Sly Fox just had theirs come out too.
I'm so happy. It's multi-season.
It's multi-season, baby. And this one is my first. Yeah, it's the first one. It's not going to be the last. So I'm excited to get a couple more.
This is it. Like the first sip of this got me like so hyped. I was like, oh man, crispy malty season.
I think it was after just getting. I mean, for lack of a better way to say this, after getting burned on the last beer, this is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not one that really subscribes to like the stout season and crispy boy season. Obviously, like I'm not going to drink a stout while I'm mowing the lawn, but nothing's stopping me from drinking a stout at night.
Yeah,
you know,
in
out
the
by the
evening or
fire.
something. I mean, there is some like. I guess there is some seasonality when it comes to like temperature and everything. Like you're not like 98-degree heat just sitting there jamming out on a decorative pastry stout with vanilla, lactose, and marshmallow.
Yeah, I'm not jamming out to a what was the one that
a Ludlum Island one, wasn't it? Didn't you have like a Mexican horchata stout or something on the beach?
I forget what it was. And
that was when you had
it was a pastry stout. It was no, it was an imperial. It was imperial stout.
Walrus Boy Summer. You're just sitting there, just getting bloated on the beach with it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, what was the?
You woke up with a tarp under you. People were trying to get you back in the water.
What was that Oreo stout that 10-7 did?
Oh, that's great. Utterly absurd.
Utterly absurd. Yes. Yeah, I'm not pushing the mower around sipping an utterly absurd.
Oh, I know. Man, I would get nice and trashed if I was doing that. That beer hits, man. That ABV. I mean, they put it on there, but man, they don't tell you how it hits you.
Oh, but just doing that in the hot sun.
Oh yeah, I mean that accelerates it probably.
Just with a drenched tank top and a nice creamy pastry stout.
Just it looks like oil stains on your tank top from it.
Yeah, you look like Danny DeVito at the end of Batman. There's black coming out of your mouth.
The milk was a bad choice. The Imperial Milk Stout was a bad choice.
But multi-boy season.
That is a season.
That is a season.
It's a season that just reinvigorates my love for beer.
Yeah, crispy, malty, sweet.
I can never get like a nice clarity. Everything looks like a stout when I drink it over here. So look at it on Tom's. There it is.
Oh, look at it. Bask in it.
Oh, man.
It's delicious. Yeah, you really can't go wrong with a fall beer.
No, I'm excited for multi-boy season and squirreling away some beers for this. So.
Which leads us to Dan, we need to find like a drop for this.
I think we need to reach out to some musician friends and get a Fuck, Marry, Kill theme song. Like Fuck, Marry, Kill.
I'm gonna go on Fiverr and get one.
Yeah.
Get one made.
just can we get something real quick to just fuck, marry, kill real quick? Like maybe some like nice punk music or something, like something like Ramones or like very like Misfits-esque.
Or you could do like a game show, like fuck,
Marry,
kill.
There we go.
Yeah, so this has become a staple thanks to
Yeah, thank you at Stabby Pod.
Stabby Pod. Yeah.
Stabby Podcast. Go check them out.
Fuck, marry, kill. So we're in the midst of fall boy, multi boy fall.
Yep.
So Dan, fuck, marry, kill, Marzen at Oktoberfest or Dunkel.
Ooh. This was good because this got us thinking before the podcast. Overall impressions of like what an Oktoberfest is compared to a Marzen. A lot of people, like right now, we're drinking a traditional Marzen. It's called an Oktoberfest though. But an Oktoberfest is really, I guess, the category of the Festbier, which is really what the traditional, I guess, Oktoberfest is.
So technically, this is their Marzen named Oktoberfest.
That is correct. So
they should have just called it Marzen.
The little Marzen. So this is, the Marzen or Marzen.
Now you're correcting yourself.
I know. I'm correcting myself and hating it. God, if I find this IT person for my job, I'm just going to sit there and strangle him for putting it in my head. So a fest beer is a little bit more pale, a little less amber.
Dan just over choking me. He's like, Marzen. Dan's like, shh. It'll all be over soon.
So, for everyone playing the home game, go check out the 2021, BJCP guidelines. That's where we get our overall impressions for beers. Eventually, we may take the guideline test and see how well we do. But this is how we educate ourselves.
Probably horribly.
On beer styles. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I might just, if it's an online test, I'm going to have this printed out right next to me. So we'll see how that goes. But the Fest beer is an overall like cleaner, more pale German lager versus the Marzen being a little bit more amber, a little darker in color for that. And then the Dunkel Baby Boy is a little bit more on the dark side, a little bit more chocolate malt added to that, a little more roasted malt. Tom, did you want to go first?
Yeah, I can do that. So I was originally going to do Marzen, Dunkel, and pumpkin ale, but I figured pumpkin ale was going to get killed. But
I mean, I was going to say pumpkin ale is I'm putting that in the ground. This is a little tougher. This is a hard one for me.
I like a well done pumpkin ale, which is fine, but I feel like the bad outweighs the good.
Yeah, a well done pumpkin ale is like saying a luxury Kia. So
it's a good one. Give me a nice Sorrento.
A Telluride. I would say
it Telluride? Is it Telluride the luxury?
I would say that's the jam right there.
Or the Stinger? Would you consider Stinger luxury?
Yeah, if you're like 27 and you just got your first tax return.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair. That's fair. I like that.
I would say when we were 27, we had plenty of Stingers, aka pumpkin ales.
All right. So I feel like the Marzen and the Dunkel they're not redundant, but they're almost redundant.
Very close, I would say.
That would be like finding twins.
Ooh. So, I mean, there is,
not
a couple
identical twins.
A couple different varieties. So I assume we're not doing a Dunkelbock. We're doing a Munich Dunkel here.
Yes, Munich Dunkel.
Got it.
I'm going to go. Man, it is a really, really tough one. I'm going to go kill Oktoberfest, the Fest beer. It pains me to do that. Kill the Fest beer. Fuck the Dunkel, marry the Marzen.
Ooh. This is why we're best friends. So yeah, Oktoberfest, it's going to be a tough call. I may have to make it look the other way. talk about the rabbits a little bit.
Yeah.
Put a pistol to its head and just it's a mercy killing for October. It's I feel like the traditional fest beer Oktoberfest.
It's a real Sophie's choice.
I feel like that's a style that people, if brewers who have Oktoberfests and do like the Marzens traditionally like very well. Workhorse, obviously we're drinking it right now. They've killed it. We've had some other Marzens on here. In fact, I've had a Marzen from a brewery that shall not be named, and I was like, this is a killer Marzen, but they haven't done a good lager since, so we're not going to talk about that.
But damn, they're a lager company now.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, they're a lager company, but they did a great Marzen. But I feel like the Oktoberfest that's the one I'm going to put down. I am going to also, I am just going to take that Dunkel behind a Walmart, just as Stabby Bot said. I'm taking that is a dirty girl right there, nice and roasted, burnt malt. Probably smells like cigarettes a little bit, but you know what?
It's got runs in her stockings.
Oof, no, maybe. But yeah, that's a one night stand right there. But Marzen, tried and true. It's always going to be the one I return to.
Yeah, I would say so. My thing was like the Marzen, it's just consistently good. You
Always.
know, it just Warwick's Marzen, General Merriment. It's just so many Marzens Merzens I've had that are really, really good. Dunkels are really good. Hunkel's Dunkel is one of the best beers that Warwick does.
We've named 2 Warwick beers in our like.
I don't even know who that brewery is. But
Human Robot just did a fest beer, so I mean that is a traditional Oktoberfest. So I'm curious to try it. Obviously, it's in our kill category right now, but I bet Human Robot just knocks it out of the park.
Yeah, like we said, it's a tough one because the fest beer, when done right, is a killer beer.
Yeah, it's so close to other German styles being a little bit more pale. Like sometimes I feel like people who do the Hells sometimes get it to where it's a little malt forward, where almost I would consider it to be like fest beer territory.
Yeah.
Because they're very similar beers. But I mean, I feel like the Marzen, the overall darker, more amber color, it's a more standout. It's a little bit more standout. And I think that with the Dunkel too. The Dunkel's when you're deep in malt territory. That's when you're a few Marzens deep and you're ready to risk it all on Dunkel. Dunkel looks at you from across the bar. You just whisper to your friend, you're like, that one. That's the one right there. And your friend's like, I don't know if you should do that, man. You're like, I'm doing it. And you order the Dunkel.
Yeah, but you got Marzen at home, man.
Yeah, dude, you got plenty of Marzen at home. I was like, yeah, but I don't have Dunkel at home. Dunkel will do things to me that Marzen will never do.
So it's just like the way Dunkel's looking at me right now.
Yeah, Dunkel's looking at me that kind of way. I mean, Marzen will never look at me like that.
Yeah, Dunkel, I just feel like I haven't had as consistently as a Marzen.
Yeah.
So I felt like Marzen's that down bitch that will,
ride or die.
Yeah.
It's the EVE of the malty beers.
Yeah. Yes. And then the fest beer, it's just so hit or miss. It
sometimes tastes too commercialized. But when people knock it out of the park, it's great.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying Trogs. I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm excited for Trogs. I've got friends out near the Jenkintown Human Robot, so maybe they're canning their fest beer. I could probably get some as well. So I start becoming my old self again when Marzen season comes around, or Märzen or Oktoberfest season comes around. I start, going around doing the beer pirating. I'm reaching out to people. I'm going into, all these different places being like, hey man, where can I get a Märzen? Oh,
Ooh.
Second Sin and Trogs are doing a collaboration.
Oh my God, Ryan's gonna be crying in a closet
I
somewhere.
know.
How could you do this to me, John?
I thought I was the only one, John Trogner.
you told me I was special.
John's like, you're the only redhead for me. Sometimes I prefer blondes.
Yeah, something about this, like it just like I got that like that autumn feel, like that basic bitch feel, like
Got a nice warm feeling that wasn't around for a habanero.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a cold IPA.
What?
Oh man, now you're really hurting Ryan's feelings.
Oh man, I will say Trogs, Warwick, and Dewey beat. I guess the Dewey beer company one. That dry hop pilsner was amazing.
Was it?
Oh yeah. Should have got some cans. I have a second chance at it. I'll be going up this week, so I'll be definitely picking up some. But if you guys haven't picked up Trogs collaboration with Dewey and Warwick, it's a banger.
Yeah, I'm ready for a little bit of crispy weather, a little bit of crispy malty boys.
See, that's the thing. Like summer, it's like crispy beer, or like hot weather. Now it's like crispy weather, maltier beers. Like it has that like there's a switch.
Yeah,
turns right there.
It's got to be ready. Fall weather, a little bit crisp. A little bit ready for some pumpkin cream cold brews.
Like an early sunset, just holding my beer tanker with a shawl and just sit there and watch the sun.
for how much longer? Because there is a law that's it went through the House. I think it's for the Senate that's going to get rid of daylight savings time.
That's not good. That's not going to get rid of science. It's still going to get darker.
Oh yeah, it's going to get darker a little bit earlier, but it's not going to be dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
It won't be like 2 hours.
It'll be like 6.
Yeah, it'll be like
6 o'clock.
Yeah, it'll be like 6.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. This law, when they were like, yeah, this is happening, I was like, fuck yes, this needs to be happening.
Yeah, of course.
We're not farming on the almanac anymore.
Well, actually, it was done for the trains. Daylight savings time was actually invented for the trains.
Really?
Yeah, so the trains wouldn't hit each other on schedules. Well, actually, time zones were created for that, and then daylight savings time helped the trains to efficiently go through it while bypassing each other. Do you have a little sound there?
It came in low, but it was there. Did you guys see the autumn beer case?
Yeah, I saw that they made a post. I did not look at the beers yet. Kunda has taken enough of my money over the years, but I will be looking into it. I'm actually back in the office after I get back from Disney. I missed my in-office day because I'll be at Disney. Fuck yeah.
Dan will be drinking Dole Whips and eating giant corn dog fried pickles or whatever it is.
Churros.
Pickle dog.
The churros at Disney are where it's at, man. If I'm gonna recommend one food to get when you're in Magic Kingdom, just get the churros. They're cheap and they're fucking awesome.
I don't know. Never been to Disney. Don't know if I ever will be.
I never went to Disney until I was 21 years old. So I never experienced that as a kid. I experienced it as a semi-inebriated young youth.
I think most of our, I feel like a lot of our like age group is around that like same thing.
Yeah. Like Disney was, it was hard, like very unattainable back in the day. And now it feels like it's easily accessible.
I just don't like, I would go for like to take my kid. Yeah. But I would probably hate most of it. I hate groups of people. I hate crowds. I'm not like I used to be a big theme park person. Like I used to love like Dorney Park, Hershey Park.
It's never for us though now with Disney.
No. It's
really just for it's for the kid and everything.
We'll schedule a Disney trip and I bring back that meal. What?
There are some meal packages.
There
are some meal packages available. We got a pretty sick package from someone from TikTok. It's crazy. We found a Disney vacation planner on TikTok, man.
Why would you admit that in public?
Hey, my wife's a TikToker, man. She ticks the talk. Ugh. But man, it saved us hundreds of dollars in just like getting everything together. Like, it was awesome.
I mean, the TikTok is awful, but the inner Jew in me says saving money.
Oh yeah. It's crazy. I mean, let me tell you, I mean, the whole Disney experience was like $200 more than our plane tickets. It was crazy. Insane. Plane tickets are absurd right now, but
yeah. Well,
we're veering off.
fuel.
Yeah, fuel, fire, that which I desire.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah.
Why don't we say we oh man, plans all Disney Universal trips said there were no plans at Disney. Getting schemed. Oh, it's not actual plans, it's the plans that are going through specific people who just coordinate it all for you and basically find you the best deals throughout the entire park. There are some that
through TikTok.
There are some that if you do it 6-7 months in advance, you get a little bit of a discount. So this has been a long planning in the works.
All right, you want to get out of here?
Yeah, let's enjoy the rest of this Marzen.
Yeah.
And
I have enjoyed the rest of my Marzen.
Oh man, I've been taking my time on it.
I'm looking at the bottom of this.
I'm gonna make hold on, Tom. Oh, can you finish mine too?
No. I'm not gonna finish you. I'm not even gonna finish mine.
Come on, Tom.
Hold on, grab onto my strong hand.
Come on, Tom. Take it, Tom.
Get it away from me. All right, we did another hour and a half.
Yeah, man, it's good. Good solo podcast.
Yeah,
I mean, next week obviously is going to be another solo one.
Hopefully, it's not solo.
You know what? We should send out draft links, get people to come in.
Yeah, I thought that was like. Well, I mean, I thought we'd do that. Like, I thought we were talking about set it up at a brewery.
Oh, I mean, if we're setting it up at a brewery next week, we got to work on it. But I'm saying send out links to the other players so they can join in on the draft.
Ooh. Hee-haw.
Oh, shit. Marzen's from up country.
All right. So what are you saying here?
I'm saying we might have to send out some participant links, have some people join in.
Oh yeah, we could do that. I mean, if we can't get like a brewery to participate to give us the space, I mean, if we had like like an inn at a brewery, I don't know.
I feel like we should treat it like the NFL draft and like announce their names and have them come up, have them say something a little bit, and then all we do is we just go in the background and just screenshot the draft like machine as it's going.
Yeah. And yeah, drafting 6th, Andy Man 1106. Thanks. I hate this. I don't want to be on camera. Thank you.
Just have them go up and just say something briefly, cut them out, and then just do the we'll do a screen share of like Yahoo or ESPN draft it's happening.
It'll look like the
and we'll just do commentary over it.
It'll look like the 6th round when they have all those dumb super fans come up and do it.
Dude, like an hour into it, we're just gonna cut out and it's just gonna be auto drafting the rest of the time. and it looks like Dan has cut out and he's just auto drafting.
Yeah. Once Greg drafts a kicker in the 4th round, I'm out. All right. Yeah. So we'll put out the link to join the league.
So far, we had one participant.
Hey, I'm sure we'll get some more. We got Dylan and kicker 1st round, baby. Oh, Greg's going Sebastian Janikowski on this one. We got Greg, we got Dylan, we got Andy. We'll get some more. We'll figure it out, guys. That's it. That wraps it up.
Yeah, thanks guys for coming on. So guys, remember to subscribe, rate, and review on the podcast platforms. Also on our social media, it's Best Friends Pod. That's Best Friends POD.
And that's how you're gonna find it. Well, let's see. I didn't see an invite out this one because every time. Wait, I didn't send an invite out to this one because.
Oh, one of those guys who just gets Eagles players.
Oh, yeah.
One of those.
Oh, boy.
One of those. Anyway, guys, so
guys, I got Jalen Rager in the 6th. I'm going to do so good this year.
Anyway, guys, also, follow us on all social media platforms, but you can also email us. That's bestbestfriendspod@gmail.com. Bestbestfriendspod. Hell yeah, guys. I know we have a lot of participation on the stream from Twitch. Guys, you could also catch the streams on Twitch. That's the best place to catch it because we're not getting
Really
taken
is.
down when we play Nelly or any Sunday Night Football remixes. Just follow us on twitch.tv/bestbestfriendspod. That's twitch.tv/bestbestfriendspod. POD.
My favorite sound drop.
Jesus Christ. Really? Is Whiteside really that? Nah.
He's a round one tight end.
Is he?
No.
I was gonna say, what the fuck? I was gonna say that's
No.
a joke, right?
Yeah, no, Dan, take it. We're gonna PPR league. Take our take a Whiteside in the first round.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not.
All right, guys. Yeah, pay attention for the league links. We'll get everybody signed up for the league. Dan, you know how I feel about you. Oh no, it's frozen.
I love you.
It is.
Always have.
All right, everybody. And it's not goodbye forever. It's just, what the fuck is going on with this? Saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
All right, everybody. Always remember, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. It was the Clinton family. Do I even have to say it anymore?
No, you don't actually.
But I'm going to keep doing it. All right, everybody.
All right.
Best Friends Podcast, episode 129.
Yep, we out.
See.
All right.
All right, everybody.
See audio.
See
Stream.
audio. Stream. Thank you, as usual.
Slide in our DMs. Let's get this league going.
All right. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week, hopefully, for the draft.
Draft party next
yeah.
week.
See you later. Bye.
See you.
Bye.